In a wide-ranging press conference, President Trump said that he will tell his Russian counterpart to end the war on Ukraine when the two men meet on Friday. The American and Russian leaders will hold talks in Alaska on ending fighting, but it appears that the Ukrainian leader, Volodymyr Zelensky, will not be taking part. Well, Donald Trump played down any expectation of a breakthrough, calling the talks a feel-out meeting. He said that the aim was to establish the Russian leader's intentions. He confirmed that President Zelensky will not be at the talks, but said that he would speak with him by telephone afterwards. Well, Ukraine's European allies have been pushing hard to make sure that Zelensky does have a seat at the table. And in the last few hours, the EU foreign ministers held a virtual meeting to discuss their next steps. Europe currently provides the bulk of the support to Ukraine, but there's no sign that they'll be represented in Alaska. That's despite suggestions in Washington that if a ceasefire happens, Europe could be required to deploy a peacekeeping force. Well, let's take a listen to what President Trump had to say in the last couple of hours.
I'm going in to speak to Vladimir Putin, and I'm going to be telling him, you got to end this war, you got to end it. I think we'll have constructive conversations. Then after that meeting, immediately, maybe as I'm flying out, maybe as I'm leaving the room, I'll be calling the European leaders who I get along with very well. But I'll be speaking to Zelensky. The next meeting will be with Zelensky and Putin, or Zelensky and Putin and me. I'll be there if they need, but I want to have a meeting set up between the two leaders.
Well, those comments come as President Zelensky warned that offering Russia concessions would not persuade the Kremlin to stop fighting. Writing on X, the Ukrainian leader said that Russia's dragging out the war and therefore it deserves stronger global pressure. And he went on to claim that Russia refuses to stop the killings and therefore must not receive any rewards or benefits. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the German Chancellor confirmed that Friedrich Merz had spoken to President Trump and stressed that Germany expects Kyiv to be included in any negotiations.
The Chancellor expressed his hopes for the talks that we are clearly committed to involving the Ukrainians in this process, because the goal is to truly achieve a sustainable and just peace that is only conceivable with Ukraine. It's completely out of the question to achieve this goal over the heads of Ukrainians.
Meanwhile, Poland's Prime Minister said that the seizure of Ukrainian territories as part of any peace deal must not be allowed.
For us, the question of Ukraine's territorial integrity and sovereignty is a question not only of solidarity with our neighbour,